Hi and welcome to my tutorial for Module 4 of the Ready to Go On. This is all about unit rates, proportional relationships, and so on. I'm working out of this book and this book. It's the same content. This is the accelerated, this is the regular 7th grade book. If you don't have a copy, you can grab a copy from the link in the description. And so let's get going. So what we first have is find the unit rate, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. And so we have this unit rate. Really, we're just going to do, let me zoom in just a little bit here. And we have, I'll use black. So it's going to be dollars per square foot. So that means it's going to be 140 divided by 18. And 140 divided by 18, I gotta get a calculator for this bad boy. 140 divided by 18 is 7.777, 7.77 repeating, which is $7.78. And so dollars per square foot. So you need to include that that label at the end because a unit rate is a rate. Rates have labels. Okay, next we have this, and we're going to treat this the same. It's more common to do dollars per pound versus pounds per dollar. Now you could, but we're going to do dollars per pound. So that's $2.99 for 14 pounds. So if you take 2.99 divided by 14 and round it, it's 0.2135. Round to the nearest, I didn't have to go all the way to the 5, just 21 cents. So it's 21 cents. So yeah, in the dollars per pound. Yeah, $0.21 per pound. Anyway, let's keep it going. Circle the better deal. So let's go with how much money per gallon. Okay, so if I'm going to go in tighter here, and I'm going to do 56. So I got 56 divided by 25. And that's 2.24. And this is dollars per gallon. So how much money you spend for 1 gallon is $2.24. And the other one's going to be 32.05 divided by 15. And that's 2.136, which the 6 rounds to 3 to a 4, $2.14 per 1 gallon. And so the better one is the second one, and that is $2.14. That's the dollars per gallon. Okay. And then we'll go with this one. So how much money per gram? So this would be 160 divided by 5. That's That's $32 per gram. Or 315 divided by 9 is $35 per gram. Well, it looks like this one's going to be the better buy, and that's and sometimes they'll write it as $32. Oops, $32 per gram. Another way that they'll write it. Okay, let's go with the next one, constant rates of change. So the table shows the amount of money Tyler earns for mowing lawns. Is a relationship a proportional relationship? Why or why not? Well, let's see. It's proportional if you do the same thing. I guess for now I could just go x and y. Usually we go y to x, but whatever. This is times 15. This is times 15. 3 times 16 is 48. So that would be no. So that would be no, it's not proportional. The rate of change is not is not constant. Next, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. On a recent day, 8 euros were worth $9 and 9 euros were worth $27. Write an equation in the form of y equals kx to show the relationship between the number of euros and the value of dollars. So, I think that what I will do is the value of euro. So let's make x euros and y dollars. So they say that 8 euros. So I'll do this. How about this? If we go with y equals kx, let's figure out what the k is. The y, they say $9 is equal to k times x, and x is 8 euros. See, I'm just taking this here and this here. And I'm trying to figure out what k is. So to solve for k, you would divide by 8. And 9/8 is equal to k. And 9/8 is 1.125. So that's all we need. We have, if we have our y equals k, I'm faltering on this right now. If we have y equals kx, and I know that k is 9/8 or 1.125, then instead of k over here, I can write 1.125 times x. And I mean, I could erase this here and show you the same thing is going to happen with the other information. So if I have what y would be the amount in dollars, 27, equals k times x would be 24. Then to solve for k, you divide by 24. And 27 divided by 24, 27 divided by 24 is still 1.125. So it doesn't matter which ones you use. It's proportional. That's part of the point. It doesn't matter which pair you use as long as you're consistent. And number 7. The graph shows the number of servings in different amounts of frozen yogurt listed in a carton. Write an equation that gives the number of servings y in x pints. Let's go in tight here. And I'm looking along here. It misses the, see, this is the grid, the intersection of the grid right there. And it misses it there. Oh, so close right there. Right there it hits. And right here it hits too. I'm going to put those in red. It hits it right here, and it hits the grid right there. All the other places it misses the grid. All right. I think that this is what? This is 5, and this is 2. So if y is equal, I'm sorry, y. If k is equal to y over x, the y value is 5, right? The y value is 5 because this is the y, all the y values, and the x value is 2. So I write 2. 5 over 2. That is k. All right? So that's what we need to know. And write an equation. So the y value, which is servings, the y value is servings. So the y value is equal to 5/2 times the number of pints. And, or you can have the decimal equivalent. Y is equal to 5 divided by 2 is 2.5 times x. That's it. A refreshment stand takes 2 large servings of frozen yogurt from 3 pints. Add the line to the graph and write its equation. Okay. So we're going to need this here. And it takes 2 large servings. So the servings, that's 2. That's right there. and 3 pints. So I go 2 here, and it makes 3 pints. The dot would be right there. I'll put it in blue. Right there, because that's 3 pints and 2 servings. So for this one, so here's the line. It goes right through like that. And write the equation. Well, it's going to be, once again, the y value is equal to k times x, but to get k, you have to take a y value divided by an x value. Well, in this case, the y value is 2 and the x value is 3. So it's going to be 2 over 3. And so that is what gets placed into k right there. So y is equal to 2/3 times x. That is our equation. This is the equation right there. Okay, so finally, we have how can you use rates to determine whether a situation is a proportional relationship. Well, here's that final answer. Compare corresponding values of the variables to determine whether there is a constant rate. And that's what we've looked over and over again. The constant rate of change is that k, that constant of proportionality. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Hope it's been helpful. Bye.